Now, we all know that moving house is a big headache. How about moving an entire house, quite literally, 200 miles across a lake from Washington State to Canada? That's what one Canadian couple have just done with the help of the specialist moving company Nickel Brothers House Moving Limited. Jeff McCord was in charge of the move, and he's on the phone from Seattle. Hello, Jeff.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, why would somebody go to the trouble of doing all this?
Well, it's really remarkable. Besides the fact that there's a huge recycling aspect to this, there's about 140 tons of waste that's being saved from a landfill, as well as over probably 200 trees in this case that are not having to be just crunched and wasted. This is a beautiful Tudor-style house that was right on Lake Washington, and because it was right on the lake, it was actually very simple to load onto a barge. And of course, simple is a relative term.
So the cost of the move and the value of the house on its own added up to less than the cost of building a new house in Canada. Is that what it comes down to?
Absolutely. In fact, our recipients or our buyers have said that it would cost them well over $600,000 more to build a house of this size. I've actually just emailed you some pictures of it. It's actually quite stunning.
I've seen it. Yeah, it's lovely. Now, it's over 3,000 square feet. And you moved it in one piece. I mean, how do you get it onto a barge without it falling apart?
Well, the key is how we prepare it. We have a whole grid of steel beams underneath the house. We actually have to effectively remove the foundation from beneath the house and slide in the steel beams in place of the foundation. Once those beams are in place, then we use a balanced hydraulic jacking system, which jacks the house up high enough to put some big dolly wheels underneath it, which look like airplane tires. And then we hook it to a truck, and we drive it on some portable ramps up onto the barge.
And I understand this kind of thing is relatively common in the States.
Yeah, houses in the States typically are more movable than houses in your great country. They're generally built of wood frame, and if there are bricks, in this case there are bricks on this house, they tend to be more facade bricks. And so they can be held in place by some angle brackets, and the bricks can come along with.
So you wouldn't think it would be easy to do it here?
Most definitely not. Most of the homes in England typically are built with a different kind of construction. They're meant for permanence, and actually that's something that's very admirable about your country. I think that houses are thought of differently there.
Okay, thank you very much, Jeff McCord from Nickel Brothers House Moving Limited. He was on the phone from Seattle. Thank you.
And now the markets from London.